Take two.
And correction!
Hi guys, I'm Cal.
I'm Stephen.
So we are going to talk to you today about RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2. So let's get into it.
Yeah, it's been a good episode, this one. So entrance looks. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about Lawrence.
So obviously I'm a little bit biased because he's Scottish. I really liked Lawrence.
I mean, I wasn't that blown away, but for me,
Personality-wise as well.
Lawrence's personality is it sells. Like, she's the one who had me laughing literally every episode, the whole episode, and she has good confessionals and she has good banter. So yeah, she's good.
It kind of reminded me a little bit of like Gianni Versace aesthetic with like the whole print.
Yeah.
The only thing is that I feel like she could have lost the gloves because it was kind of like she had these kind of like 40s style gloves on, which didn't go with like the look, I thought. And I thought like maybe like a pair of like cat eye sunglasses and like a little like headscarf would have finished that kind of like Versace-esque-ness. And maybe like a bit more brash gold jewelry. But it wasn't awful. It wasn't the worst. But it also wasn't.
Okay, Cherry. I loved her. I thought she's very crafty. I thought it was funny when she came in and she couldn't get through the door.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
I thought that was good. But yeah, she was good. She has amazing teeth. God, her teeth. And her smile is everything.
I really hope that that's a joke.
No, I like her teeth and her laugh.
Her teeth, she's got... Okay.
Okay.
I mean, okay, cool. I liked Cherry's look, and the sleeves kind of reminded me a little bit of like a Coco Montrese like orange jumpsuit moment. The only thing I didn't like about it was the makeup. It was very like ashy and grey, and like the lipstick was just a bit of an off colour. I feel like a bright red lip to just correspond with like all the red that was going on in the outfit, and maybe a bit of blush to warm up her face, but other than that.
Right, next bitch, Tia. Life is full of choices.
And she made a choice.
No, next.
No, sorry. Next.
Bimini. I liked her. I thought it was cute and girly and pink. I thought it did what she wanted it to do. I liked her.
Yeah, I liked Bimini's look as well. I feel like the choker needed to be like secured onto that breastplate a little bit better. It fell down and you could see the crease, and then the illusion kind of like gets lost a little bit. I liked the boots, but separate to the look. I feel like they didn't
Go
match.
Together.
But other than that, I liked the wig. I liked the little tiny braids in it. I thought it was cute.
Okay, Ginny. On brand, cute, yellow. That's it.
That's all.
It's very like sellable.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I'm buying. Like,
I buy the t-shirt.
and I also feel like this jelly shoe thing might be a running theme, and I'm just not here for it. Like, no.
Next bitch, Ellie. Again, it was cute. It was pink. She paints well.
I feel like that bear was lost. Like, she's like 100 foot tall, and she had like
Tiny bear.
like a bear that came free with a McDonald's like Happy Meal. I feel like if she came in with like a bear that was like...
Okay, next bitch, sister.
It was a little bit like Miu Miu-esque with like the embellishment and the fit, like the fabrication and stuff. That kind of reminded me a bit of like a Miu Miu runway show.
I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I liked that she painted her mouth blue and she had the red lip. I thought that was cute.
I'm wondering if that's because it was printed onto her handbag.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's like something that
Like
is
a
going to be like a
cameo
brand
thing, yeah.
thing for her as well.
So next girl, and possibly my favourite, so I'm biased.
I'm going to put like a small disclaimer like right here, right at the bottom of this screen. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, and those who do not conform to those standards, is Tay's
a
Stan
Taste.
account owner. Like this bitch. This bitch is, if you are familiar with Stephen's Instagram, you will know that if Taste posts something, it gets reposted right here. So, Stephen,
So Taste.
what were your thoughts?
What were my thoughts on Taste? The bitch came ready. Like, the look, the hair, the makeup, the entrance, the walk, like her catchphrase, like, she has been
Amazing,
waiting
never
for-
been done
Yeah.
before, iconic.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
Like,
She's been waiting for this moment, and you could tell, like, she came ready. Like, she had an idea in her mind what she was gonna do. That outfit, the branding with the jacket with her name on the back. I thought, this bitch, not this bitch, that bitch.
so I really liked Tace's look, and I'm also familiar with Tace, and I know that this wig is like signature Tace aesthetics. I really liked the jacket. I agree, I liked the branding and stuff as well. The only criticism that I have for this look was the boots. It kind of dwarfed her a little bit, and like Tace is about 6'2" or something like that,
She's
like
huge.
out of heels. So she has these killer legs, and I just feel like she covered them up. I feel like a nice pump and like bare legs.
She could have come out in a diaper, and the judges would be like, "Taste your
Babe,
smile."
we don't need to be talking about what the judges think. She could have came out in a diaper and Stephen would have been like, "You're perfect, you're beautiful, you look like Naomi Campbell." Oh wait, that's to come.
Right, Joe Black. I liked the look. I thought it was very Cruella de Vil in 101 Dalmatians. She has like a look that she's really signature for. I thought it was a good entrance.
It's funny that Jenny mentioned that she was like the Gloria Swanson of drag, because it actually reminded me of Sunset Boulevard, which stars Gloria Swanson, which is an amazing film if you haven't seen it. So yeah, it was very like, I liked the old Hollywood vibe with the turban and stuff.
Next one, Veronica. I'll go first. I liked it. I thought it was very 70s, very 80s.
70s!
Sorry, 80s, sorry. It was very 80s. She looked like Kylie in Neighbours, like,
I really hope you don't mean Jenner.
not Jenna Wishes. Although it was simple, it was
I don't
effective.
know what episode of Neighbours you've seen Kylie come out in like that
I can
horrible...
imagine Kylie wearing that in
The
Neighbours.
imagination is the only thing.
Girl, Veronica, I see you. I'm here for it. I liked it.
She has a really fun, like, energetic personality, and I think she's a really sweet girl.
However,
And that's where the niceness ends. I hated this outfit. It kind of reminded me a bit of like the outfit that Milk gets sent home in when he was trying to show the judges glamour, and it wasn't glamour when Milk did it, and it's not glamour when Veronica did it. I just thought it was extremely tacky. I see what you're saying about the 80s aesthetic.
yeah.
But it should have stayed in the 80s, and it should have stayed in the charity shop that she like fished it out of.
No.
Like there was no jewelry, there was no accessories other than that horrible bow in her hair. It was just...
It was cute. Veronica, I see you. I hear you. I'm here for you. We gonna call me. Estina. You go first.
Okay, again, I actually personally know Estina, and she is fucking phenomenal on stage. So I'm really excited to see when this, like when the audience gets to see that as well. The bitch
She's
kills
good, yeah.
a performance. The look was not bad. It was nice. It just wasn't really necessarily an entrance look for me.
But is it fashion?
It kind of reminded me a bit of like, you know, when Mr. and Mrs. Smith, when Angelina Jolie like
Zip
drops
lines,
from the house, the hotel,
house.
the house. When she drops from the hotel, it was cute.
It was that, yeah.
It just lacked a something. Like I feel like I almost envisioned like a Mugler or Philip Tracy sort of like headpiece, like, you know, like the big kind of like the beetle eye, like winged hat or something. That would have been, if she wanted to stick to that monochromatic thing, that would have finished that off. Or a pop of colour somewhere.
Yeah.
It just lacked a ding.
For me, I liked Estina's look. I think it was a good performance look, not a good entrance look.
Oh yeah, bitch, you could see her swirling in that.
You won't go back to it and think, oh, season 2, whose entrance look do I remember?
Yeah.
Estina's isn't the one that's going to come to your mind. However, that bitch's face, she paints like no one's business. And again, she's a great, I've seen her live. She's a fucking great performer. And so,
it's just,
for that reason, like, I give you a pass, Estina, but that look, baby girl, it's a no from me. Right, last bitch, a horror. I liked her. I thought she looked fucking great. I love that she took like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz and made her slightly slutty, slightly bad. She threw away Toto. She was like, right, I'm going along by myself.
That I didn't like.
I liked her. She was like, I'm the only bitch in this place. The makeup, again, amazing. I thought she was great. I liked her.
I thought she's gorgeous. I really liked the outfit. I feel like the boots lacked like a sparkle. It needed a bit of glitter or rhinestone or something like that on it, which I feel like was a missed opportunity. But I suppose rhinestones are expensive, bitch, and you were like, money doesn't just
grow on trees.
Yeah. Actually, it does, because it's paper.
Money doesn't grow on trees. Yes, it does. It's paper.
But the look was really cute. I really enjoyed it.
But no, I thought it was, I loved her look. She was like one of my tops. So yeah.
I don't think she's a top.
That's okay. No, edit that out. Lawrence wins the shoot and...
Meh.
So, really interesting enough, they then have these conversations in the workroom after they get told what the maxi challenge is.
Oh yeah, I was really curious to know what you thought about this.
About gay icons, gay British icons, and as a person of colour, like my sister's Taste and Estina, and
Tia, who apparently didn't have no problem with like finding.
Yeah.
She was like, I picked a white guy, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm surprised she wasn't in on the conversation, but then again, she didn't pick the same icon that Taste and...
It would have made for a really interesting conversation though to have, because it was funny that we had Bimini present for it, but maybe it's because the London girls kind of like congregated, although she is apparently from London as whatever.
Anywho, so that conversation between Estina and Taste about gay British icons, especially icons of colour, was really interesting because even when I was watching the episode, I couldn't think of anyone apart from Naomi who's really been like an actively loud advocate for gay rights. That could come straight to my head in that moment. And still, I think someone wrote an article on Attitude about it as well.
Yeah, Autumn.
That I found really interesting. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
So, I struggled as well a little bit, but the only people that I could think of, and I was a bit like surprised that nobody did think of it, was like maybe like Mel B from the Spice Girls. She's maybe not automatically like a gay icon that springs to head, but the Spice Girls mean a whole lot to like so many like gay kids as well, and especially as she was the only black girl in the band, she would have meant a lot more to the little black gay kids that would have like listened to, because obviously like especially the thing with the Spice Girls was that you connected to which personality you connected with, but the only thing is that I was a bit like, maybe they didn't want to do that kind of like, you know, really loud like leopard print like frizzy like hair. But then I feel like Tia has that covered, so... She
did Mel B on her entrance. A bad Mel B, but...
Yeah, it was more like Mel B from Bo Select.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard!
Yes, she was doing Mel B and Bo Selector.
Maybe people just didn't connect, or like, not people, but Tace and Estina, and Tia for that matter as well, didn't connect to people like Mel B and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, if they were really struggling, they could have just done Gabrielle. She could have done the 411. But no, she could have done Alison Hammond. That's a reach.
Next
Um,
section.